Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, if you haven't subscribe. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. So let's get into the video. So I just finished First Kill, and I would say it's probably the best show Netflix has at the moment. Stranger Things, I don't watch that, but like that too, but it gives. But I have some pros and cons with the show. Some good stuff and some bad stuff. But either way, I like the show. So let's get into it. Okay, let's start with Juliet, Eleanor parents. Okay. Juliet and Elliot parents, the dad ate the grandma. He straight up ate the grandma. I mean, I would have ate her too, but like, he ate her. Margaret, she alright. I don't know, this like with the parents, this show really gave soap opera. Like, it feels soapy, and I love soap operas. Like, I love soap operas. So it gave like soap opera feels. So it's like this show really was good, cause like the dad and the dad acting was kind of terrible though. Juliet, get back here. Shut up. The dad's acting was kind of bad. If they would have picked another character for him to play, it would have probably been better, but you don't always get what you want. But the mom was good, but the dad, his acting just was... But it improved. See, the thing I've noticed with this show is that with the 8 episodes, okay, first 8 episodes is not enough, but what I've noticed with the show is that the characters evoluted. Like from episode 1, the acting was terrible. You get to episode 7 and episode 8, their acting got better towards the end. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I noticed that. Because Julia acting got better towards the end. Eleanor, let me say that fella. Eleanor, she been doing the damn thing since episode 1. But Margaret, like the mom, the dad, Cal, like their acting got better towards the end. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the mom and dad. Not really nothing. Only one thing. The mom should have stuck up more to the grandma, because it should have had took your husband to eat her. To, you know, like, you need to stick up to your mom. If you don't like her like that, she don't need to be around. Like, anyways, done with them. Yeah. So the next person I'm gonna talk about is, I think I'm gonna talk about Cal. So Cal, her acting, and the thing about it is, for the fact that she figured out Juliet's tea from the beginning. So you telling me Cal's parents, y'all didn't notice that it was monsters around? Like, y'all didn't know there was legacies around? You just thought it was like creatures? Oh, that was a butterfly. You just thought it was creatures? You didn't know they were around? But Cal found them literally day 1. She killed one, but you know, like, she's kind of more better than y'all, and that's sad. But with Cal, her acting was terrible in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrible in the beginning, but towards episode 6, 7, 8, it got better. Kind of like with every character, but Yeah, she did good. I thought she was gonna be a vampire, cause it kind of made it like in like the posters and stuff. It kind of made it like she was gonna be the vampire, but the whole time it was her brother. So confused with that. The whole time I thought Cal was gonna be a vampire, but she didn't end up being a vampire. Confused. But Cal did great, but Cal and her parents, my gosh. The way how she was running in that last episode, what was you running for? Where was you going? But I would say her crying though, top tier, for the fact that she had tears. Like, the thing about us black people, we're gonna act. Cal and her parents were acting down. That last episode, with the mom crying, Cal crying, tears just shedding. One thing about us black people, we can act. We're gonna give you a show. They was phenomenal. They was phenomenal. But let me see if I wrote anything down about Carol. Cause I live tweet. I will only thing I'll say, some of her acting kind of got cringy. I just think it wasn't cringy. It's just the way how they wrote the show. Like, it can be so much better. It was good, but it just the way how with the music and the acting, like how they wrote her character, they could have put a little bit more, because the way how she figured out Juliet's tea, like within this, she put the bracelet on the floor by the locker. Like, she was planting seeds because she knew that Juliet was a monster. And then one thing I want to say about her parents, something's off with Cal's parents. Something's off with Cal's parents, and I think so because when you look at the last episode when she took Theo to Oliver's house, how do you know where Oliver lives? How do you know that he's saying mom? And Theo was looking like, how do you know where Oliver lives? You don't find that suspicious? Yeah. That's all I gotta say with that, because it's just something's off with the mom. Something's off kind of with the dad too, but something's very off with that mama. Because it got me thinking, did she kill Theo real mom? I've always wanted, like, you were my son, my son, my son. You're too overly my son. So it's like, did you kill him? But then I'm thinking, is Theo mama really dead? If he turned into a vampire, she would have turned to a vampire too. But then Theo was looking at the mom's veins. Like, he was like, I don't know if he was hungry. He just was looking like she had like a bruise right there. So is she a vampire? Is she a vampire? And then the last things I want to finish with, like, Cal's family. Theo, kind of figured he was gonna be a vampire. I just kind of figured he was gonna be one. But the other brother, fine. I kind of want to see him and Eleanor get together, but I don't think it won't happen. But I wouldn't mind seeing them together. Just wouldn't mind. But the brothers were, yeah. Okay. What's gonna be here? I was kind of confused with this show. Like, because it's like, it kind of gave girls versus monsters. And it gave that, but the show was good. But I'm like, it's too many plots. Like, I didn't really care about Juliet's family, other than Eleanor. I didn't care for them. I cared more about Cal's family, because Cal's family is more interesting than them, the vampires. That's why I'm glad that, like, towards the end of the episode, like the episode 8, they had like the whole episode like focusing on Cal's family, because I would say if they do a season 2, focus more on Cal's family. Juliet's family is just, like the storyline is, fuck them. Focus on Cal's family because the storyline is there. Because I think not Theo, I think the mama is a vampire. So focus on them. Focus on them. Okay, enough with them. Let's do it, Juliet. Juliet, like, she was alright, but it's like, Juliet, babe, if you didn't want to be a vampire, like, you could have gave me that to me. Like, I would have been the vampire. You didn't really want to be it that bad, like, you could have gave it to me. Like, your legacy, like, you could have given it to me. Cause girl was acting ungrateful. Like, I don't want to kill people. And well, your parents are a vampire, so you deal with it. But Juliet and Cal was cute. They were cute. Yeah. Just Juliet kind of pissed me off. Like, she was just going back and forth like, oh, I don't want to be a vampire. I want to be human. Make up your mind. And then Ben. Ben, I hope he finds peace. I hope Ben finds peace. Because that boy, I hope he finds peace. Like, I hope he finds peace. Because, but the thing is, with Ben, who read him? Juliet. Like, Juliet read his ass, like, through filth. Juliet read Ben through filth. Like, you're dating this dude who's straight. Like, this dude don't want you. Like, and it's like, sorry, I got interrupted, but like, I felt so sorry for Ben. But like, Juliet really read him through filth. Like, she really did. But the thing is, she wasn't being she was being kind of mean, but she really wasn't, because it's like, she's wanted the best for Ben. And it's like, you know, Ben, you want to talk about her, but like, read your room. Well, it's too late though, because her man got eaten by a zombie, so, well, not her man. His man got eaten by a zombie, so. Devastating, don't you think? But, yeah. But see, I don't really like Ben like that. I like Ben, but you can't trust him with no information. You cannot trust Ben with no information. You cannot. For the fact that he told his mom about Juliet, but he didn't even tell her name, but for the fact that he told her about it, goes to show you that you cannot. Does Juliet even know that? He only told them that, oh, they think Cal is the monster. But the thing is, why do they think Cal is the monster? They didn't look at Juliet. Why is Cal the monster? How did we get there? How did they all think Cal was the monster? It's fishy. Let's skip that part, okay? But like, you know, But I think these gonna be the last two people I'm gonna talk about. The best people of the show. Let's start with Eleanor. Eleanor, that's how you become a vampire. That's how you act. She acted like she was in one of those top movies. Eleanor, ever since day one, I'm like, cause unlike with Juliet, she didn't give like, oh, I'm a vampire. She gave like, oh, I'm a vampire. Eleanor gave, I'm a vampire. And what about it? Like, she gave off that. And it's like, I love Eleanor because she knew what she was. She didn't hide herself from being it. She was the only vampire. Like, she was feeding, killing. Like, she was, but she really gave off that vampire vibe. while the other ones really didn't. Well, the parents did, the grandma did. Juliet was the only oddball out. Like, ugh. But I loved it. Eleanor loved her character. Um, when she moved out the way and the brother stabbed Theo, I was in shock. And then she used like that glowy thing. I wonder if Juliet can do that. Why isn't that she's the only one that can do that? Oh, and one thing I noticed, I didn't know her and Oliver was twins. I didn't know that. They're twins. I never knew that. But yeah. She played her role. The person who plays Eleanor played her role. That's all I gotta say. To the T. Each episode she got better, better, better. She came there to work and she worked. Love her. Oliver too. Oliver worked. He worked, man. Ooh. But I didn't know that Eleanor is kind of stronger than Oliver and him. Well, Oliver's kind of strong because he's dating like that Wendy girl. But I don't know. It's just see with Oliver and Eleanor, I want more of them, and I want more of Cal's parents. So Netflix, if you're watching, let's skip the other plots. Forget Cal and Juliet. Keep them in there, but let's focus on Eleanor and Oliver, and let's focus on Cal's family. Let's focus on them because I need to know some things. Okay. All right. So overall, I give this show an 8 out of 10. The reason I gave it an 8 out of 10 because it's actually good. The acting was kind of terrible, but it could be improved. It's only the first season. Our first season is not supposed to be that good. It's supposed to, but over seasons, it gets better. So you can't just give up on the show. And then, my cons kind of with the show, too much music. I don't know what Netflix is doing, but it's too much music. It gave 365 Part 2 all that music. What's up with all that music? Turn the music off. Turn it off. Like, each scene had music. Each scene had music. Like, turn it off. It didn't need it. Like, this show is so good. Stop putting music in every single scene. I can't hear them act. Netflix? But yeah. So, I'm done. Hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think of the show. And yeah, I like the show. I hope we get to season 2. But the thing I'm confused about is the show's been in top 10 for like almost 2 weeks. Why haven't we heard that it's gonna get a season 2 or season 3? Netflix, what's taking so long? Like, they need to improve. We can't just give up over the first season. I need a season 2. Thank you. Love the show. And yeah. So love you guys. Peace.